So then we transitioned to my time on the CVS team, so I switched to that, and that is not a work from home assignment, it's more of a you're in the office type of assignment. And there was this event for diversity and inclusion that we did at a team meeting where they really just set the stage for how P&G is approaching, everyone performing at their peak, and that we all have different backgrounds. And they had planted a few stories in the room, but we had some people, talking about what it's like being a single mother and working, what it's like growing up kind of like more rags to riches type of a story, and how that's really hard for them to adjust in the workplace. English as a second language, things like that. And I just burst out of the closet with the team. And I was like word vomit. I was like, I just gotta say it. So I came out to the team. I'm sure it was like a 7-minute ramble that didn't make any sense other than like, I'm gay. Like, hey, I'm gay. And I think I was like crying, all that good stuff, tears. But after that, the reception, like the second that conversation was over, everybody from that team just like warm welcome, surrounded me with love, and it meant the world to me. And since I've come out of the closet, I have not come back. Like, I'm full out, as you can see. But yeah, like all these pictures, like clearly I'm out, I'm ready. So being an active member of Gable has been a lot for me. I'm really proud of it. I have no shame of sharing like my dating life. That's a roller coaster at work. Like everybody in my office, I can hear them right there. It's wild. But so I'm in a good place now, obviously. But I do want to close the book on my first manager, because I don't think it's fair to like kind of say that they didn't create a warm environment and not kind of close the book, because I really do respect this person. I got the opportunity while I was in Boston to go to their retirement party. And sure as day, went up, said hey, and was asked, do you have a girlfriend yet? Which was, at that point, I had built up enough confidence from coming out to the CVS team, all of that, where I responded with, I'll never forget it, said no, and I don't think I ever will. I do hope one day that I'll have a boyfriend. And his response was it was as good as it could be, honestly. He said, sorry for if I ever created an environment where like you didn't feel comfortable. I had no idea, I feel terrible, but can we like celebrate my retirement? Like I'm like spark notes right here, but like my point is we ended on a good term, and I still talk to him this day, honestly. I really respect him. So my final thoughts, like why I share my story. One, because it's unique and it matters, just saying, that's like the theme. But I also do it because I want to stress the importance of like the micro, like everything you say, people listen to, especially if you're a manager of others. Like even if you have no harm intention, like you need to think about the word choice that you use. It really does change people's behaviors, and my business results improved once I came out of the closet at work. They really did. Like, check my 5 rocks. I'll send them to you. But can you imagine, like, if it was so hard for me, a cisgender white male who can like easily hide it when I'm not on stage in a giant top hat and all that stuff, but like I can hide it, and it was that hard for me. Like, I can't even imagine if you checked another minority box. That's crazy to me. Like, what other people have to go through is way harder than what I had to go through, and that was hard enough, truly. So just know, like, that's important, and yeah, your words matter. And I think what's also important is that just because I'm in a great place now, I have an amazing management structure and people leading my career that care so much about me and will protect me. Anything can change. We see the macro environment around us that's changed. Clearly, like it's changed. So anything can happen. So it's just because I feel great now doesn't mean I'm gonna feel great a year from now, tomorrow, any day, because everything can change. So just keep that in mind, that it's important to really, surround us with love and just use the right word choice. So yeah, that's my story. There you go. Cool. Okay, so enough about me. What we have in store for today is a lot of really good content. The morning portion itself will be really focused on P&Gers and really our Gable annual survey results and some of the insights, takeaways, and really call to action that we have from that. And then this afternoon, we're going to be joined by our external partners and also our external speakers. So that's kind of how it's separated today. If you have any questions, just look for somebody that's like in the know. We have like a speaker table over there if you have any questions, but we have bathrooms, like, you know, take a break when you need to. Like, I'm not your mom or your dad. Like, I don't need to tell you when to go. And my only other thing is that I do have a challenge. I really challenge everyone in this room to be present, be engaged. If you have like an urgent, critical thing that you need to do for work, just go outside politely and, you know, wrap that up and then come back in. But I really think it's important for all of the work that's been put into this and the content, really preparing to make sure it's impactful, that you just be engaged. So it's my little challenge, yeah.